Hi guys, it's leathertoolz. Today I'm going to show you a interesting creasing divider. This is normal divider that I've been using. This is just a typical divider you'll find anywhere, and this is just has a rounded tip, and it's held by friction of this joint, so you can adjust by force, and then you can determine the distance, or you can make a creasing line, or you can even make a pricking iron mark with this equal distance in both sides. And I've been using this tool very well. I like the simplistic design of it, and I like this look of it. I was quite satisfied with this type of dividers, and it was quite versatile. Now, I recently discovered this tool. They don't really have a specific name for it. It's just creasing divider. Yeah, the only big difference with the normal dividers are that they have a very specific tip. Yeah. So tip looks like this. So it has a very well ground, very precision ground tip. It has a no height difference. So it's just a really well ground tip. So if I just open it, it just looks like this. It looks like a knife, but it's not sharp, but it has a very nice a knife shaped like feet, which has a also pointy area as well, and it has a very black washed finish, and has this torque screw joint, which is kind of cool, because I found this tool type to be Phillips head or even flat head. Flat heads I prefer much, but if there's a Phillips head screw, it's really off, you know, and it's a really nice touch. They put it on the torque screw there. It looks much more high end, you know. And if you unscrew this screw, you know, I oiled it, so there's some oil left, and you can use it like this, or if you remove this, you will use it as a previous normal divider that I showed you earlier. So you divide, you adjust your width, and then you tighten it by tightening the screw like this. So yeah, this is how you set up. So the main purpose of this divider is not to mark out the spacing. This is more like a creaser. So normally there's a Japanese creaser that I use. It's screw adjustable creaser. So as you turn your knob, you can adjust your distance like this. It's nejinen in Japanese. This is called nejinen, and this is left-handed version. So normally you get the lamp. You can get this from Rocky Mountain Leather Supply, and then when you heat up the tools like this, you crease it like this. Yeah, but for this tool, you heat up your creaser like this. Yeah, and then you wait, and then you mark your creasing line. Yeah, and the main beneficial of this tool instead of this tool is that, as you can see already, it has a much more wider option you can do. So if you extend this to the far area, you can do it even as much as this much. So you can do multiple decoration lines with this tool, and you can get down to very tight distance as well. Yeah. So I'd like to show you how it performs on the creasing, and you have to be careful that this is all metal tools. So if you heat up this very tip part, the other part will get too hot as well. So the only thing to avoid that is you can just put the very tip only at the very tip to the fire, so that the whole thing doesn't heat up. Yeah. So place it. Then I'll just place the only very tip there, and you can also check it by touching it time to time and so on. Yeah. So we'll just wait a little bit, and then and meanwhile we wait, I was just going to tell you where you can get them. I personally got this from China with the help of my Chinese friend. He received it in his home and he brought it to Germany. So I couldn't really not tell you where you can get this, but I found out there's one seller in Japan. He sells this tool, and there are different sizes as well. This is big one, there's also small one, and there's different finishes as well. And I chose big one because small one is too small for me. I have a medium size adult hand, and I don't like too small tools. Yeah. So I will put the link of that Japanese seller in the description box or in the comment box, and I'll pin it so that you can see it easily. Yeah. So you can buy it from there. Yeah. Okay, it's getting quite hot, but it's okay to touch. So I can hold it this much. There's no heat at all. So I will just make the creaser line with this hot tool. Yeah. So before I forget, I will close this, put out this lamp. So yeah, this is the line you will get. Yeah. It's very decent line. I didn't push a whole lot of force, and with the heat I just push down gently. Of course you don't want to push down too hard, because if you push down too hard, you might stretch out a little bit, so your line might look funny. So yeah, this is the result. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's quite warm to touch. Yeah. So you can rest it like this, so that it doesn't melt your cutting mat or damage your desk, or you can just cool it off like this. Yeah. So that's it. This is creasing divider. I thought it was quite cool. The idea is quite nice. You combine the divider and the creaser into one single tool. It's a Frankenstein type of tool. I like the design of it. Yeah. So I think as this hobbyist, a lot of hobbyists grows up in the leathercraft market. I think there are more people doing it. They are bigger the market, and the makers who make tools, they become more creative, and we have more options as well. So I think it's quite nice. As the hobbyists increase, we have more option, and I think this era is quite nice because there wasn't so many options out there when it was back in the days, but now we have lots of options. So I think this is a golden era, golden peak of leathercraft hobbyists, I think. And this might die down later, but then it will go up again later. Yeah, so it's interesting to watch. Yeah, so okay, that was it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.